And then your life.
Hello and welcome. This is Touhou 6, the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. The most popular of the Touhou games, and a wonderful, wonderful game. We are going to be speedrunning easy. And right now, we need a call on which character and shot type we are going to be using.
Sorry, just had a little hiccup there. So the bid is at 1 second. I need to refresh. I'm really sorry. So the character choice is Marissa has won with $5, and the shot type is runner's choice.
So, Marissa A is the faster one, but let's go with Marissa B for a change, so we can show off Master Sparks. So are you ready for a countdown?
Whenever you are.
3, 2, 1, go. So, this is a shoot 'em up. We are playing as the magician Marissa. And our goal in the early game is just to collect as many power-ups as we can. And get to full power, which is 128, as fast as possible. Marissa B has by far the best bomb in the game, but a much weaker regular laser, so you can see how the laser is kind of turning on and off. So when we bomb, it's going to be super powerful. When we aren't bombing, it's not going to be quite as powerful because there's just not as much DPS. This game is absolutely wonderful, the most popular of the Touhou games, and the first Windows game. Before these, they were all PC 95, and these games are made by Zune. Zune does everything himself. The artwork, the music, the programming, creating the patterns, everything. It's an absolute masterpiece. And we love the Touhou games. The music is exceptional. The music is actually what got us into this game. We were playing Stepmania and found a bunch of Touhou music. And once we found out that it was part from the Touhou games, we went, we need to play these games. And that's how we got into Touhou. Absolutely wonderful games. So because this is speedrun, we are going to be bombing through as much as we can. Unlike most shmups, in this game you get a new set of 3 bombs with every new life. So we're going to be bombing through. So we see at the top there's a name for the card. That is a spell card. And we are just going to be bombing through as many spell cards as we can. You can see just how powerful Master Spark is. Versus Master Sparks. You can see just how long it lasts and just how much it picks up and how much damage it does. No other character has a bomb anywhere near this good. So the plot behind this game, the plot in the Touhou games are wonderful. Imperishable Night is one of our favorite plots. The plot of Imperishable Night is that somebody stole the moon and replaced it with a fake moon, and you're there to investigate. The plot of this game is that a strange mist has descended upon the land, so we are being sent off to investigate and find out what that's all about. Every stage has a mid-boss and an end-boss. So we have a very clicky keyboard. We very much so like to stream for what we like to hear in streams. And we very, very much so like controller clicks so we can hear with the rhythm that the runner is hitting stuff at. So because we like to stream for optimized for what we want to see in streams, We really like loud clicks. And we're super happy with this keyboard. And so this is easy, the easiest of 4 difficulties. We're just gonna bomb our way through this one. So this is one that's easy enough to safe spot. But we can just bomb our way through it because we have all the bombs in the world. So this is easy, the easiest of 4 difficulties. And we'd say that getting a 1 critic clear of normal is about the same difficulty as getting Grandmaster in Tetris. So it's not easy and does take some time, but it's also something which is very achievable for anyone. And there we go, Cherno is down in stage 2. Beloved Tomboyish Daughter, that music is one of the most popular Touhou songs. So now we're out over the lake. Heading towards the source of the mist. And the reason why we're trying to get these point items is because we get extra lives based on points, and each extra life gives us 3 extra bombs. So we do want to hit 40 million by the end of the run. So we are going to be diving up here to the point of collection to grab some items. If you're at full power and you go high up enough on the screen, then you'll just drag all the point items directly to you. It's really important to try not to die when you're diving up there. And really that ultimately involves just memorizing the stage. This is Hongling. We're going to try and take her out as fast as possible. She is the mid-boss and the end-boss of this stage. And of course, as with all the spell cards, we're just going to bomb our way through it. Oh! We were out of bombs and didn't notice that. That was our fault for not paying attention. Here's a 1-up. We are on a wonderful pace time-wise and score-wise. And we want to farm these for as many points as we can get. So because this game is unique in that basically every Touhou game is 6 levels, this game is unique in that easy only goes through levels 1 through 5, so it makes it a much shorter run. The lore behind this game is absolutely wonderful. So many amazing characters, so many amazing stories. Normally we wouldn't be able to just bomb our way through this card so well. But because Master Sparks last for so long, we're able to do that. Every death resets our bombs to 3, which is really, really nice. And it's one of the core things which makes speedrun possible. Just having a huge number of bombs to play with. We would highly recommend just playing this game for anybody who wants to get into the series. It does take a lot of practice, but there is a practice mode where you can go level by level. And just go level by level and just play a lot. So right now, we've gotten to the center of the lake, and we are in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And we are now in the library, where we are going to find Patrolly Knowledge at the end. So all of these, it's important to know, in this game to figure out which bullets are targeted at you, and all of the bullets, almost all of the bullets in this game in this level are targeted. all the little white bullets shot by the spinning things are all targeted at you. Which is really, really important for being able to dodge. And now, here are books. Books in this game are awful. They're absolutely terrifying to weave and dodge between. Luckily, this is on easy, so there's lots of gaps. But on higher difficulties, those books are definitely one of the hardest, probably the hardest part of this level. So now up here, we're going to be farming some more point items. We're going to get 3 waves of farming, and then they're going to start shooting at us. And with these, you just kind of have to memorize where they're spawning. And we're at 28 million out of the 40 million that we need, so we should be able to get to 40 million with no problem whatsoever. So when this fairy dies, all the bullets on screen will go off. So we want to time that. Unfortunately, we didn't time it too well, so we did end up having to burn a bomb, but that's fine. We have plenty of bombs. So here we just memorize where these are going to spawn. And after you played this level enough times, you just have this pattern memorized. And there we go, we are just about at 40 million. So we will have no problems whatsoever finishing off 40 million. And we don't need to be aggressive about point items anymore. So now we have patrolling knowledge. She's a librarian, and we're going to use this little safe spot up here for her first 2 attacks. That's a really nice safe spot that we believe is available in all difficulties. Because this is easy, there's no spell card here, so we're just going to prepare for the next attack. Patrolling Knowledge is a really, really interesting boss, because the spell card, she uses the 5 Chinese elements, and depending on which character you're playing as, you'll get different attacks. So here we have Earth Sign. And we are going to ram her right after, just to reset our bombs. We do need to carefully time our deaths, just because if we die at the wrong time, we need to die when we can't actually do damage to the boss, or in the middle of a stage. So now, we are in Sakia's stage. Sakia has time magic and knives. Absolutely, absolutely wonderful character. This early part of the stage is just pure dodging. And the Master Sparks that we're using as our bomb, our spell card, are love colored. This is canon. It is absolutely wonderful. The lore behind these games is absolutely amazing. Just the silliness that goes into it. How much fun Zune has with it. And here we have Sakia for the first time. So, because there's so many bullets on these, we're actually not going to bomb this spell card, or this non-spell. So we're just going to take this out slowly. Unfortunately, there's too many bullets, so even if you do bomb the spell card, it just... And poof, there goes that. So we have, At this point, we have so many extra lives and bombs that we can just take a death and use that to reset our bombs to full. And this being a very short run, we are just about at the final boss of the game. Just a little bit more random dodging. These bullets are all random. These are targeted. And with that, we are at the final boss of the run. She has 2 extra life bars, as you can see in the top left. And as soon as all her life bars are gone, this is the end. So we're gonna be double bombing every spell card because we have a bunch of bombs left over. And we're just gonna be burning through bombs as much as we can because we have so many left over. And because we're out of bombs now, we do want to body ram her. Or take a death. Just so we can have full bombs for this spell card. And if we were on normal, there would be one more stage after this. But because we're on easy, this is just the last level. And this is the second to last attack. And this is the very last attack. So as soon as this gets to 0 HP, we are done. A really, really excellent game. And time. This is such a great game. Such an awesome run. And we hope everybody enjoyed this as much as we did. This game is so much fun to run again and again and again. And it just makes such a great marathon game because it's so safe. It's just such a great game. And it's just fun to make. It's just so much fun. So thank you so much for having us. We really enjoyed this.
I had an absolute blast watching. I don't know much about Touhou, but I had a great time watching the run. It was fabulous. So thank you.
Thank you. And with that, we'll hand it back to you for the next run.